Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 10 of What's in Your Spiritual Toolbox. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. If you're new, thank you so much for being here, and a great big warm welcome to you. If you've been traveling with me for a while, thanks so much for continuing to show up. I truly am grateful for your presence in my life. Whether you're new or you've been around for a while, please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel and help me and this channel expand our reach. I am so grateful for that. And what else? Thumbs up and comments really support our growing together as a community and getting to know each other a little bit better. So please do give a thumbs up, comment. I appreciate the interaction and I'm always willing to engage. So with that being said, for day 10, we are going to talk about, don't tell me I left my most important deck. Oh my goodness. Okay, just one second. I'm not starting this again. I'm just going to go get the key deck that I wanted to show you. One moment. Oh, it's right here. Sorry about that. I didn't have to go far because I did have it. So Oracle cards are another tool that we can use, and it was about 15, maybe even 20 years ago. I was guided to buy my first deck of, or actually, this isn't my first deck of Oracle cards. This is the first deck I was guided to work with specifically for my spiritual development, probably around 15 years ago. And I worked with it for years before I ever started reading for others with this deck. And it's called the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. I love the decks he creates. And so Oracle cards are simply a tool that we can use to gain insight and to gain some information and support on our journey. So the way that I work with them, when I get a deck of cards, I take it out of the box, and I usually have a white sage burning or Palo Santo, and I literally go through the box and I look at, well, I go through the cards and I look at each card while the smoke is wafting over them, cleansing them, and just aligning them to my energy. So I'll spend quite a bit of time going through the cards, looking at the images, and then I usually put the card in my the deck in my left hand, and I'll knock on the deck a few times. And then I hold the deck to my heart and just ask that through working with these cards, I am able to extract information that serves my greatest and highest good at this time. Rarely do I look at the guidebooks. Initially I did, but I always work with my intuition and see what messages I'm receiving from the images on the card. And of course, the numbers, which we spoke a little bit about yesterday in day 9. And so, again, with anything in your spiritual toolbox, work with it as you see fit. The way I have cards come out is I just usually, like this one wants to come. Oh, and that's so awesome that this one wanted to come because it is the image on the cards as well. And of course, it's a number 12. So usually I just shuffle the cards until either one jumps out or I feel the card like this bottom one wants to be seen. And I think it was on the bottom before as well. And it's another 2, and it's the Moonlight Goddess. And so generally I would just look at the card and see what I'm feeling, what emotion may be coming up, if there's any, sometimes there's little birds and stuff. I'll cover her little boob there so we don't get censored. Sometimes there's, birds on the card or whatever it is. And I just begin to usually write, or if I'm doing oracle readings, you've seen how I operate. So I don't know, like it's kind of second nature to me, all of this stuff, so it feels a little strange um to be trying to describe how to work with oracle cards. And every deck you'll get, most decks you'll get, have a guidebook in them, and the creator of the deck will usually give some instruction at the beginning how they suggest working with their oracle deck and stuff. And that's a great place to start. If you're not willing to just wing it and go on your own intuition, then there's always guidance in those in the guidebooks. So this is another kind of oracle card, and you've seen me use them in the weekly readings, and it's just daily affirmation cards. So, you just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Maybe one will fall out. This one here wants to be seen. It's so funny. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. How true is that? And then on the back it says, my heart is open, and I allow for flow. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others, and others love me. If I look a little sweaty and flushed and hot, it's because I just went for about an hour and a half walk with my son's dog, who's claimed me as his human. And it's quite warm out. I mean, all things considered, it's maybe like 10 degrees or something. So that would be 10, 20, like 50. Okay, and then these are the Heart and Soul Oracle, and you may have seen these used on the channel, again by Tony Carmine Salerno. I really, really love his work. And, we get a card like this, and I see the hummingbird, and I see the flower. I haven't even looked at the back yet, but what I'm just feeling is this is a woman really coming into her power, coming into the understanding that joy is her birthright, lots of healing. And the hummingbird and following the path of joy really brings her healing so that she can grow into and blossom as the beautiful flower of light that she is. I just feel like she's not easily led, or she's getting to the point where she's gaining in her own personal strength, where she's not easily led by the path others are going. She's ready to really forge her own path forward. And then the back of the card says, don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it most probably isn't right for you. Listen to and respect other people's views, yet stay true to your own inner vision and beliefs. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. I feel like I'm getting hotter and hotter by the second here. Okay. And then another kind of oracle card. This is the Wisdom Oracle card. And they really just, I haven't used these ones too much. But let's just shuffle and see what comes up. And that one jumped, so we're going to take it. And it's number 17, the Fates. So that's a number 8 as I see it. If you watched the numbers video yesterday, you'll know how my brain operates. And this is the number of our eternal self. What we're here to do. We're actually, at the time of recording this, we are in a universal 8 year, 2024. And so this is all about us, each of us, harnessing our power and becoming like that goddess on the card, not really being swayed by the opinions and feeling so much of others, and really just staying true to our heart, staying true to the course that, is destined for us. Destiny is really, I feel like the difference between fate and destiny is like fate are these random things that happen, right? Like you're fated to meet someone and you bump into each other, walking your dogs by the lake. And then destiny is what we feel that we're here to do, and we take action toward the manifestation of our destiny, knowing it is, in fact, why we are here. So a lot of times people just sit around and wait for things to happen. And unless you go out and go for what you want, chances are you're not going to get it or see it. Here's you've seen me work with these for the weekly readings. I have lots of decks of cards. If there is, oh, let's pull everybody that's here one from this. This is the Universal Wisdom Oracle. I have just piles of cards sitting out everywhere. I took them all out of their packaging, all out of their boxes, so that they were easy for me to see and be guided to the decks I want to use. I think at this time I may have a lot. I'm not even going to venture to guess, like 100. But honestly, we don't need 100 decks of cards. It's a little excessive. And like I'll be the first to admit it. And I got rid of a lot of cards because I think at one time I was up to 170 decks of cards. Who needs 170 decks of cards? Even if you are reading for other people, you really don't. And so I've really, unless they're gifted to me, I don't go out searching for them anymore. And I've given so many away. Okay, so that's, oh, 2 cards want to come for us. So let me just reach my foot over and see if I can get it. Just one sec. So the one I'm seeing is this one. I didn't see the front. Oh, good news, because all I saw, oh, boobs. So all I saw was good news is coming your way. Something beautiful is about to manifest. Feelings of elation. You're on a cloud. It's time to celebrate the wonder and beauty in your life. This is so exciting with like we're moving quickly towards the spring equinox. And we're healing. And this is the good news. The good news is we are healing. As long as we're willing to show up for ourselves on a daily basis, our healing is inevitable. It's going to happen as long as we are active participants. And it says healing, positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. The answer to your question is yes. And if you haven't yet listened to the intuitive guidance, if you're checking this out around March 1st, happy birthday to my little sister. If you're watching this around that time, then there's some weekly intuitive guidance that was posted on the channel yesterday, February 29th to March 6th. And it speaks all about this. And there is, if you're catching this before the time of the spring equinox, there are 12 spots available for those who feel aligned with spring being the true new year, some 2024 and beyond yearly messages. So if you feel like one of those readings is yours, it consists of at least 12 videos, sometimes more. The link will be in the description box below here, and it's also over on my website, lisalyle.com. Just look for the yearly readings. So I trust that something here, I mean, the number one thing I can say about working with oracle cards is to use your intuition. This is what our spiritual toolbox is all about, and this is how our spiritual toolbox grows, truly, by and from us trusting our gut, trusting what our heart already knows. So I trust something here has been helpful to you. If it has, please do let me know in the comments below. If it hasn't and you would like to see me expand on this or anything else, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can reach me in the comments down below, or you can send me an email to my website. I am easy to find. So until next time, everyone, I see you, I feel you, I love you, and remember, the oracle lives within you. Take good care. Namaste.